it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. You enjoy. Most of my videos for the rest of the week are me on vacation in Tennessee. So I understand it. I'm trying to do my best, trying to put yarn content in my videos, but I'm not in my yarn room. I'll be so glad when I get back there. So anyways, I hope you enjoy. I love you guys, and you'll see me in another video where I'm chatting in this room. So enjoy. Okay. Here, I'll talk to you guys with them in the background. Anyways, today Tim and I went to this place called the Islands. It was nice. You could actually enter the park and you don't have to pay a fee. Parking's free, but good food. Oh, I mean, of course, rides. You got to get tickets for rides and stuff like that. I guess it's kind of like what Disney used to be like. When I was a kid, we would buy tickets and enter the park free. And whatever ride, we'd had a ticket. We'd give them so many tickets, whatever the ride is. Like most fairs, you know. But anyways, today we ate lunch at Paula Deen's restaurant. Oh my God. If you're thinking about eating light, don't go to Paula Deen's restaurant. Tim and I, we ordered, you get like, I was looking at the menu and I kind of didn't understand it, but I knew what food I wanted on it. So I ordered chicken and dumplings, and I wanted a couple sides. Well, Tim ordered pork chops and a couple sides. And then the guy goes, you cannot take a dog bag out of here. You know, you can't take food with you. And I was like, okay. So anyways, we finally figured it out. It was all you could eat. Like, I could eat what Tim was eating. He could eat what I was eating. It was just like, yeah, it was. So we got like a feast. Like, it cost us like, I think it was $19 a piece, which I think was a pretty good deal. I mean, you could spend 15 bucks at McDonald's for lunch. Let me wave. This stupid light keeps going out. Come on. So anyways, they should not be going out because I'm standing right in front of it. So anyways, what was I talking about before the light went out? I might just go in the room and talk to you guys. Anyways, we were so stuffed. I told Tim, I said, I'm ready to go. But this place opens like, it depends on what day of the week. Sometimes it opens at 9 a.m. and closes at 8 p.m. Or, you know, just, it has different times. But there's a night, you can go out to eat at night in the evening. My husband's not a night person, so, and I am. So we're total opposites. Imagine that. So opposites attract. But anyways, oh, the funny story I wanted to tell you, we were getting on the trolley to take us back to our cars, and this couple, we started talking to them, and they asked us where we were. Actually, we're in Wearsville? It's in Sevierville. Where's I can't say it. Anyways, it is bear capital over here. Anyways, this couple, they had a bear open the door to their car and go inside. 2 bears were in their car and ate whatever food was in there, their lunch. I guess they got home and their arms were full, so they were in the house and they didn't go back outside right away. But anyways, and she showed me the video. Yeah, there were these 2 bears. Anyways, I gave them the advice, somebody out there in YouTube land, one of my subscribers told me, get a loud pan and, you know, make noise. But, yeah, that's why they have these spotlights, and this fence is really tall. This cabin, it says, welcome to bear. It has bears everywhere. I know the mountains, you know, there are bears here, but this is, I guess, an area populated with bears. And the lady told me that was driving the trolley. She goes, and do not, she says, don't just close your doors. They know how to open doorknobs. She says, dead bolted. And that's why they have that. They got 3 locks on this. So hold on a sec. I'm back. I'm going to share a little bit of today, but I'm going to probably play some music over it. I'm going to try to use the denoise app and see if it works. It worked on the last video in Joanne's, but this music was very loud, and I don't think it could. What it did was the denoiser, I think it made, you could hear the music, but you couldn't make out what it was. So I don't know, but excuse the way I look. I woke up, I took a nap, I came home from the park and crashed. Yeah, so, and I told Tim today, I said, I'm homesick. And he says, I'm ready to go home too. So I don't know, we might leave a couple days early. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna do something tomorrow and I forgot what it was. Oh, I wanted to mention, there's this car show is like a big deal. The traffic is horrific. Last weekend, it wasn't so bad. It's bad today. It was really bad. And I want to tell you guys something. I was almost in tears. You guys know, maybe you don't know. And also, I wanted to just welcome any new subscribers. Hi, I'm Nancy with She's Got Yarn. I don't even know if I introduced myself. And I love all my returning subscribers. You guys know I love you. And this channel's about yarn, my yarny adventure, and it's about my doggy drama and a lot about my life. So you'll get a little bit of everything with my videos. As I've become comfortable, I talk a little more about my life and share, like right now I'm sharing my vacation. I'm in Where'sville, I can't say it. It's Sevierville, Tennessee, but we're in a valley and there's a lot of bears, so I found that out today. I'm the only person that goes on vacation and doesn't realize where they are until the day they leave. Anyways, I apologize. My videos have been really cruddy. I'm sure, like, I made that skull yesterday. I wanted to do a video, but I wanted to do the skull. So I was like, okay, if they want to watch me make a skull, great. You know, if not, that's fine. I get it. You guys know I do this for fun. And if I'm boring you, I respect you guys moving on. But tonight, I just wanted to make a video and share a little bit of today. Like, I went down to Paula Dean's shop. I did a little bit of videoing. I'm not real good at stuff like that. I need to hand Tim the camera because he did an awesome job at Joanne's. Y'all need to praise him and tell him he needs to do more of the videography. I think he did a really good job. Of course, I edited a lot. I mean, there was a lot of my butt going on. I kind of zoomed out a little. Oh, men. But, so anyways, we had a good time. They have a lot of shops. I'm shopped out. I'm really curious about the new yarn that Big Twist has come out with. It's a super wash. Well, it's a wool. It's acrylic and a wool. It's, I think, Nova, something Nova. But I'm just curious. I would like to touch it. I heard it's soft. And I heard there are several Joanne's. There's a Joanne's in Ocala. But I'm in Tennessee. I might hit a couple shops, you know, on my way home. So now I'm going to probably be up all night because I took a nap. But I ate too much. Oh my God, the biscuits were to die for. Do you guys remember when Red Lobster first opened, when their food was like, I mean, their food was awesome. I mean, their salads were good. You could tell they were fresh salads, well, in my area anyways. And I mean, it was just an all around, it was like a really nice restaurant back in the day. And it was affordable. It was a little pricey for a broke girl like me back in the day, but I could occasionally afford to take my children to Red Lobster, you know. But anyways, I'm bad about reading my messages. That's why I do a lot of my videos on my camera. I have a second camera. I don't know where it is. Miss Priss has learned how to scratch at the door. Tim told me, he goes, I do not want her scratching at. He wants to get me a new front door. And the reason we haven't is because, well, number one, Archer destroyed my front door. He had that one front paw and he'd go like a bear. Oh, I miss him. I was talking about him today with a couple, and we've met a few couples and, you know, chit-chatted, you know, like eating, and they were sitting next to us and giving us, you know, ideas of things we could do. We're supposed to do something tomorrow, and I can't remember, but let me tell you what happened to me. Okay, my birthday. All right, we went out to eat, we had fun. Anyways, we get home, and I call my vet, because Sadie's, her little bottom, it's called the vulva. It looked like it was swollen, like she was in heat. So I called my vet, and he told me, you need to get Monistat. It's because we've had her on antibiotics. So we put her on before we put her on Monistat, he says you got to get Monistat, but he also wanted me to get something else. I can't remember what it's called, but I never could find it from CVS. So I had to drive into CVS, and I asked him, I go, we got to go into Pigeon Forge. And he's like, Nance, I'm not, he was in his pajamas. He goes, I'm not going anywhere. I was like, fine. And I got in the truck and I went. Well, it was daylight when I left. I got to CVS around 7:15, 7:20. The pharmacy was closed. So I couldn't get what the vet wanted me to get her. So I called Tiffany. She's, you know, she's a wound care nurse, you know, but I've been out of the field so long, I don't even know anything anymore. I don't care to. So anyways, I asked her what I could put on it. Well, she told me what the doctor was going to put on it. She goes, Mom, that would burn her. She goes, do not put that on her. My daughter, she doesn't appreciate some doctors, some of the way they just wound care in particular. My daughter does wound care. She doesn't understand some of the doctors' treatment plans for patients. It just breeds infection, she feels, in some cases, and she has proven that theory to me. And one of my dear Yarny sisters, her husband suffered from wound care on, you know, wounds on his legs for a couple years, and his wounds are gone thanks to Tiffany. So I won't say whose name. So, but anyways, she knows her stuff. So anyway, she told me, she said, get Monistat. She told me which one to get. And then she said, get baby wipes, unscented. What else? Oh, and Johnson's shampoo, Baby Johnson's unscented shampoo and wash down there. Real good, just to keep it clean. And so, and tonight it looks good. So, but you know, the vet told me it's going to take a few days, but so I know I'm going to, you know, I cleaned her up this morning. I did it last night, this morning, and before I go to bed, she's a little mad at me when I do that. So I got to catch Tim rubbing her belly and sneak up with a washcloth. Anyways, enough of that. My dog's gynecological issues. Actually, it's a urinary issues. Oh, but okay, I haven't told you the whole story. So anyways, I put in, Tim texted me the address. So, you know, I just pushed on the GPS and to come back here. Well, anyways, it's taking me to the left, which I could have sworn I like came in from the right. You know, I came in and made a right. So I should have went out and made a left. But no, it made me make a right. And I was like, okay. You know, the traffic was really bad. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to avoid traffic or something anyway, or it's going to take me around the block. Well, anyways, this freaking thing takes me up a mountain. I'm on this road climbing a mountain. I can't turn around anywhere. Okay. And even if I could, the driveways are like this. Would you buy a house driveways like this? I don't know how the people here do it. I tell you what, let me tell you what, my fingerprints I told my husband, I said, I think my fingerprints are embedded in your steering wheel. I'm so pissed off at you right now. Because I have cataracts. I don't see well at night. Okay. And what is even worse is when these big four-wheel drive trucks are coming at me with these crazy headlights. I'm blind. And, you know, Tim goes, you remember what we learned in traffic school? You know, because I went to traffic school. You had to when I was a kid. You look at the white line. There's no white line. And these roads aren't but just wide enough for two cars to get by. And, you know, you get these big trucks, and their mirrors are, like, sticking out 2 feet. Anyways, I'm surprised we haven't bumped mirrors. But I start up this mountain, and, okay, it's dusk. I mean, it's starting to get dark. And then when it starts to go down, you can't even see the road, and you're driving. You can't even see where you're driving. It's insane. I was so scared. In this, all of a sudden I realized, I'm like, I'm going up a mountain. I have nowhere to turn around. I'm cussing Google. I sent them a nasty, they wanted a review. You know, how was these directions? I gave them a piece of my mind. I doubt anybody will read it. But, I mean, it kept saying 11 miles before we get to the house. And I'm thinking, okay, 10 minutes, you know, 20 minutes goes by. I was on that mountain for an hour, driving 20 miles an hour because I was so frightened. Yeah, today, I think last night even made it worse. Okay, the first time we came up here in March, the first day they put us in a cabin with a driveway, and my car would go, it would just slide down. Because it is that SUV, it was just too heavy. Maybe if I had four-wheel drive or knobby tires, you know what I mean. But so in that house, I told Tim, I go, this is scary in this house. It had critters in the walls. But anyways, the next day they put us in a nicer place. This huge house, like I could have invited both sides of the family and had enough places for them to sleep. That's how huge that house was. But, oh gosh. Anyways, I'm on this mountain, scared to death. And I just think it's stuff like that. My heart was racing. I was scared. I was like almost in tears. I was getting emotional because I'm so pissed off that I'm lost. And don't know where I'm going. Not even sure if I'm going to where here. You know what I mean? But I made it back in an hour. It took me an hour to get here, okay? Which should only been a 30-minute drive. But it took me up the mountain, and it spit me out on the road to this house. Oh, my God. Well, anyways, today, it did the same thing to Tim in daylight. Okay, but he could see the road. I couldn't see the road because it was freaking dark out. It was awful, and the cars were blinding me when they would come up. There's a lot of traffic at night here, so I can't believe it. But I will admit, I think I made a turn on that mountain. I was already on the mountain, but I think I made a wrong turn. But I was afraid to back up. I didn't want to go off a cliff. You know what I mean? It was awful. But today on the mountain, I told Tim, I said, I don't know why. I said, but I can't even look out. He's going, look at that, baby. It's beautiful out there. I peeked. It's beautiful. I said, it is beautiful, but I have this fear now. I told him, I said, I would never buy a house here now. He's like, well, we don't have to buy it in the mountain, you know, because we were thinking maybe investing in a rental, you know. I don't know. But we got a few things to sell first, like Steve Hatchie. I don't know. I don't think we could ever afford to buy on the beach. The houses are outrageous. I mean, we could buy a $200,000 crappy condo, 1 bedroom. You know what I mean? No. I'm not doing that. And I don't have $1 million to buy a house, you know, on the beach. So, but real estate's not cheap here. We were looking at real estate. It's not all that cheap, you know, so can't imagine why property's so expensive, huh? Won't go there. But building they're building around here beautiful homes. My hair is terrible. I look terrible. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to look at myself a little bit there. So anyways, that was the adventure, and we made it home. It spit him out the same road. It spit me out the same spot, but I think I was on a different road and got caught, you know, turned on a different road, but we ended up being on the same journey during the day today. I don't know why the GPS is taking us that way. It was a simple shot to Pigeon Forge. I mean, we did it all week. What the hell happened? I don't know. I told Tim, well, when we were going by, Tim goes, that was that house that was on the hill we rented. I said, I wonder if that's why my GPS is taking us here. I don't know. It's crazy. It's insane. But we did have a lot of fun today. We've had fun. We had one, you know, we celebrated our birthdays. Last night, he's so funny. He bought me pizza for my birthday. Oh. Well, what I told him was, I said, see, living at home every Friday, I don't know. I think it's because I was a sports mom, you know, a booster mom. Friday nights, I never cooked. It was either hamburgers at concession stands or we pick up pizza. Well, actually, we got pizza at the football games. We would get a bunch of pizzas and we sell slices and heat them up. But so every Friday night, I usually get Italian, whether it's pizza or calzone or something, you know. And I told him, I said, I miss having my Friday pizza. And he goes, okay, you know, so he went and got me pizza. It was okay. Oh, Friday the 13th, what can I say? And a lot of people were like, laughing because it's Friday. I was born on Friday the 13th. Yep. It says it on my birth certificate. So, but I've been a good girl since the Joanne shopping spree. I haven't been to any yarn shops. I think I'm shopped out here so far. It was like today, we went in some shops and I told Tim, I said, I can't go in these shops anymore. I said, I don't have room. I don't have room for half the stuff I've got. I did buy, oh, I gotta show you what I did get. Oh my God, how could I forget? You guys are gonna love what I did get. Hang on a second. Okay, we're in the western part of the cabin. My husband lives western. Hey, honey. Where are the girls? They're outside still. They love it outside. They've been playing. Are they downstairs or upstairs? Oh, yeah, they're downstairs. I let them out. Where's the bags from today? They still in the truck? Oh, you gonna make me go out there? Huh? No, I didn't. I did? No, I didn't. I had my yarn. Will you go outside? I'll wake the bears. Since I heard that bear story. I get spooked when I go outside. Now even more since I saw that video the couple showed us today. See, it says, sweet retreat. Wipe your paws. Isn't that cute? Is it there? Thank you. I know I'm a pain in the butt. But this is a real log cabin. It's a nice cabin. I wouldn't mind owning it. The land out here is really beautiful. I'm not crazy about the road coming in. There is a really narrow, steep corner that you could, if you were to screw up, you would fall down a gully. You could do some damage to your vehicle. Thank you, honey. All right. I'm gonna turn you around so you can see the cabin a little. So, but oh, I know what I wanted to show you in the bathroom. It says Bear Creek Lodge. That rings true, but like everything has bears on it. I love some of their furniture, very simple. Carpets have bears. The curtains have bears. More bears. And some of their decor. But bear, that's pretty. There's bears. I think Lala, Nini, when I talk about in the fireplace. Look at the mess the girls made. There's fluff. That's the fire mantle. It's 2 bears, nose to nose. And pine trees is what that's the decor. But the cabinets are my kitchen cabinets. Countertops are nicer than my countertops. I like the pine, but I think I might paint it. I don't know. Watch me paint it and this style come back. I don't know. See, here's another berry thing. So, but the room's a hot mess. But it's not that bad. I keep organizing my suitcase. And there's my 2 duffel bags of yarn. And that's my electronics. But you want to see what I got? Let me get a stand. I'm going to turn you around. Hey, y'all, I'm back. I bought these new hair clips. They're kind of pricey, but it was the store I went to. These are kind of cool. They're like a comb and they just clip. Won't pull my hair out. Anyways, I'm going to show you what I got today. I'm recording on my phone. I normally don't record on my phone. I usually record on my iPad. And just don't look at the mess. Just, please. The dogs were in this room. This is the dog room. And I put pads down. And that's water. She keeps playing in her water bowl. So I got a little bowl. It doesn't matter. Anyways, look what I found. I went in the toy store. I'm worse than a kid. Is that not beautiful? They also had green, but they were $24.99. They were kind of, I don't know. I mean, I can afford that, but I have the real, I can't remember what they're called. I got one. I gave Juan's mom one of mine. I have a whole family of them. Well, I did. I have like the dad, the mom, the sister, and then I gave the brother to Miss Wilma. But anyways, I thought that was so cute. So I'm going to have to make room for its little fluffy butt. I thought that was so cute. It's my favorite color. They did have lime green. But my husband just looked at me. Really, Nance? I said, it's the child in me. And I bought another sweatshirt. But this time, it's not a hoodie. Okay? And this sweatshirt is so soft. You guys, I'm all about. Ever since I started crocheting, it's all about how it feels. I was never like that. Pigeon Forge. I had to get one. So, yeah. I don't think I got any other ones. I've got the smoke. I might have a Smoky Mountain one, and I got Gatlinburg. I bought one from Gatlinburg. That thing is not that soft. This is soft inside. It's even soft on the outside. And you could tell they had the cheap sweatshirts that were pretty, but you touch them and go, eh. You go back over to this was too much. $29, $39. I mean, $30 for this. But Tim picked it out. He said, I like you in pink. Good thing, huh? So we got that. What else did I get? Did I get some else? All I know is I started buying some. I'm like, I need to stop. I don't have room for all this crap. I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I had so much fun at Joann's. I'm going to start shopping for Boggy Creek. And I'm going to do it in, I'm going to try to be frugal in doing it, such as, you guys know I shop a lot. I also purge my closet a lot. And a lot of times I give to Shay, and she'll give it to family members, kids down the street, you know, clothes for little kids. I used to have kids stuff, and she got all that stuff. But anyways, I think I'm gonna take my clothes to those little consignment stores, and they give you like $1 a shirt or something like that, and then go to Joann's and call Kimmy and ask her what she needs. She doesn't have to shop with me if she's busy, but you know what I mean? I think I'm gonna start doing stuff like that. Extra money. I don't know, it made me feel better. I'm doing it for me, not for notoriety. Doing it for me, but I had so much fun. You guys know I love to shop, but what's even better? Shopping and don't have to worry about not having room. You just give it to some kids that can use it, right? But yeah, they need a lot of craft stuff. Everything Boggy Creek, all about Boggy Creek, it's all by donations only. Everything is donated. And one of their big donors, there's a motorcycle ride. They did their last ride this year, is what I heard. So, I don't know. Should I buy a motorcycle? No, I'm kidding. Tim would love that. Yeah, the older I get, the more I don't have a fear of dying, but I have this fear of falling, and I don't know. I used to be a little daredevil on the road. You guys have seen me drive. I'm a speed demon. I have a heavy foot, and I have anger issues on the road about people that don't know how to drive. And I forgot where I was going with that. I don't remember. It wasn't important. Anyways, let me show you what I got. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all, some of y'all know who my dad is, but I don't know if you know who his name is. My mom and dad's Dick and Sue Holscher. Well, Dick is my dad. His birth name is Charles Richard Jr. But he's been called, his mom called him Dickie most of his little childhood. And as an adult, he's gone by Dick. Look what I found today. Dick's Last Resort. It's like a tavern. So this is for my mom. Yeah, this is the large. This is for my mom. Y'all, is this the phone? No, what phone was it? I was texting my mom like, what size does dad wear? And they were talking, there were people talking behind me, and it picked up. I was texting, and I sent my mom a message. What size does dad drink? And then there was another dumb one, and she texted me, she goes, I think you meant to send this to somebody else. And I laughed, and I said, no, what size does dad wear? Because, you know, he lost a bunch of weight, but I noticed he had put a little bit on. She said extra large. So I got him. They didn't have many colors. The colors I liked, they didn't have it in his size. But out of all the colors, red suits my dad. He wears red. Dick University. Dick you. Sorry. I think he'll enjoy that. And it's got a beer mug. He doesn't drink beer, but I mean, couldn't ask for a more fun gift to get them. So I hope y'all have a sense of humor. Okay. You've got to in my world. A little bit, anyways. So this was my gift. This is my birthday present to me. It was very unnecessary. I know, as most of the yarn I buy is, right? I know. I bought this. I don't know. Was I in Joann's? I bought this. Tim goes, why did you buy that? We only have 1 million of them. I brought it from the house, but I bought it on sale. I don't know where I was. If you look back on my videos, I'm sure you'll find out. So, anyways, talking about my skull applique. It's somewhere on the bed there. Okay. I'm frogging the squares, and I'm gonna try one more attempt to put them together. I know I can put them together. I don't know. Do you ever crochet? I experienced this, and I know it's because I've lived in a fog forever. I mean, I'm getting my memory's getting better, but I'll learn something and do it and then think, oh, I did that. I can do it and not do it right. And that's what happened here, okay? I'm too lazy to turn the tutorial back on and just review it to make sure I did it correctly. But no, Miss Know-It-All here. So, it's okay. I'm the frog queen. I'm gonna get some shirts made, frog queen. But, and I know I'm not alone. So that's what's gonna happen with the Boggy blanket. I'm looking for the, it's right here. For this blanket. This is getting frogged. I'm not frogging it till I get home. And if all else fails, what are you doing with the skulls? There's 3 skulls that I made. 3 different skulls that I made. But what I'm gonna do is, y'all would make fun of me and laugh at me if I should have videoed that part. I probably would have entertained you guys more. Making this into a square, okay? I could not figure it out. Now, I know I could do like single crochets and then half doubles and then doubles, but you gotta have your numbers right, okay? And the numbers aren't necessarily right here, okay? You know, and I know it's doable, but I couldn't figure it out. This is another skull I did. I think I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna put the bottom jawbone. I'm just gonna do the teeth. And I've noticed some people just do the top teeth. So I don't know, because this is too big actually, and I couldn't send it to Billy. Some people are like, send your squares to Billy. Billy wants Christmas, St. Patty's, and what was the other one? Halloween? Yeah, I don't know if she would. I could probably send this and she could put it on a, I could sew this on a square, okay? That's what I can do. And that's what I'm, oh, I have his fob. Y'all remind me, it's on my desk. I need to go put that back now. Okay. All right. We're gonna go up the stairs together. I have your fob, darling. Oh. You're on video. There you go. That's your fob right there. I'm getting a soda. Dog food, soda, and cheese sticks. And milk. So, okay, I was talking about that applique. So that's what's gonna happen with that. And I got home and I was so tired tonight. I didn't work on the my special project. And I wanted to work on, hang on. I wanted to work on the dog dresses. And I did a collar, a black collar to match the other one. And I don't, for some reason I can't find it. I'm out of breath going up and down those stairs. But anyways, that's what I think I'm gonna work on if we don't do anything tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a down day, which I kind of enjoy those days. I really do. Let me see if the girls want to come in. You can jump. You can jump. Okay, what was I talking about? So anyways, I didn't work on anything I was supposed to, but I had black and white yarn in the truck. And I started playing. This stitch is a tutorial on YouTube, and I'll try to link the video, but thought about, what about a black and white Boggy blanket? No, I don't know. I was crocheting. I'll probably frog this, but I really like this stitch. And all it is double crochets and single crochets. Single crochet, first row. Then you'll do one double crochet in the first stitch. Skip 2, and then you do a double crochet, and then you yarn over and you go back in the second hole before this one and grab your yarn, pull up a loop, and it gives it this, yeah, see, there's that, it's that one. You just put your hook in there, grab your yarn, pull it out, and do a double crochet. And this is what it looks like, and I think it's pretty. It's an X more than a V, I think. Anyways, it's really pretty. It's even prettier in a smaller, when you use the smaller hook. The tutorial, it's much prettier, but you know me, I like the big hooks. And she has chewed number 3, okay? Down, this is to the down to the straw. I have 2 I ordered on Amazon. Yeah, I like my Prim hooks. Somebody asked me tonight if I like Prim better than Clover. I love Clover, okay? My only issue with Clover is, let's see, do I have a Clover? These are Clovers. Now, these, I love these Clovers, okay? I use them all the time. This is a Clover. This is a Clover. Okay, I use them all. I have all of them. I have a red one, a purple one. I have all, these are the bigger sizes. And then I have the Clover Amour, the metal hooks. And I have a couple with me, not many. Let me see. I have 2 packs of, where's my crochet hooks? I have 2 things full of them. Oh, here they are, right in front of me. Okay, I love my Clover, but I didn't bring Clovers with me on this trip. And to answer my subscriber's question, because she really wanted to know, I love Clover. The issue I have with Clover is they're short and they're wonderful. And I always put a rubber thing on them to make them longer so that the hook doesn't stab me in the palm of my hand and it starts to ache. So look at her. I wonder what she's doing in there. What you doing in there? Being nosy. But with the Clover hook, I'm sorry I don't have one. I have one. Hold on. I know I have at least one. Maybe not. Maybe not. The Clover Amours, I have the set from like 2.5 to 6.0. I love those hooks. Do I like them more than Prim? If Clovers, if they were longer, I would love them more than any hook alive. Okay? But what I have done, I love Prim and I use it for making blankets, even though it's chewed up. She didn't chew up that part. Is that the one that's not chewed up? Oh, man. Sadie. I swear I saw, I know I have a Clover in one of the project bags here. Because I know I brought a 5.5. Let's look in this bag. My pink to-go bag, I can't find it. It's in a project bag somewhere. And it's got all my Clovers in it. But here's a Clover. Okay. This is what I wanted to explain. This is a Clover. And see what I put on them? You can, they're flexible. You can get this stuff at the dollar store. They're for pencils. You can find them, actually you can find them at Hobby Lobby. They have the pretty colored ones. Do I have any of those in here? No, they're on the hooks at home or in the pink bag at home that I can't find. This is another clover I use a lot, but I just, oh no, gotta pick those up or she'll eat them. But anyways, but I love these clovers, like I said, and I do use them when I'm using a 6.0. I do use them, but also my new love that is tied with clover now is the dot hooks. We Crochet, they were $24.99, and every now and then they'll have a 50% sale, and you can get them for, well, they went up on their price to $29.99. You can get them for sale for $15. I think I got them for like $10 or something like that. I paid $24, and I think I got them for $12. So I bought a bunch and I gave some away. And now I saw the last time I went on WeCrochet.com, they had the hooks with the tray you can set them in. The tray is nice, but it will tip over. The whole set was $29.99 plus the rack. But usually the rack is $10, and the, what is it, 6 hooks? I can't remember how many hooks, but it's like 2.5 or 3.0 through 6. So you got your 6, 5.5, 5, 4.5, 4, and I think 3.5, and then maybe a 3. It may have a 2.5. Let's see. Actually, I have a whole set here. Might as well break it out. So this is a 5.0. And this is, in my eyes, is a clover hook. It's a little harder here, but it's longer than the clover, so it doesn't hurt my hand. Okay? I've already invested in these. So I have these. Would I go and buy clovers if all my clovers were gone? I don't know, because I like these just as well. Okay, and then when it comes to the big hooks, I use the Prim 7.0. I don't use the smaller hooks. I have like 3 sets of the smaller hooks, but I use the larger ones. I have a whole set here. This is the smaller set. I never use these, but I use the crud out of this one. I just got these 2. Well, I had a 15, but I just recently got a 16. Why did I get a 15? Did I lose it, or did the dog chew it up? I had to replace my 15. Oh, no. This fell in between. It fell in Tim's truck in a secret compartment between the seats. I had to buy another hook when I was making that green top. So, but yeah, this isn't an organized review or anything. I'm just answering a question and kind of showing you what I do have. But I do love the Prims, the larger hooks, especially when you're making blankets. It's got a long neck. If you have big hands like I have, you appreciate that. Especially, I'm sure the men crocheters appreciate the longer hooks. But these clovers, I love them to death. Okay, I love them, love them, love them. This is a 6.5. Clover does not have a 6.5. If they do, I don't own it. But yeah, all these, yeah, these are all like, I love these hooks. I work with larger hooks. I will work with a smaller hook. I don't have patience. Yeah, so I don't want to lose interest in what I'm working on, so that's what I do. I get bigger hooks and it goes by quicker. There's the Burp King. I'll say excuse me for him. But yeah, but this is one of the sets. I actually bought a couple more sets. I saw they were on sale. $29.99 for the case and the hook set. And I think I bought 2 while I was gone. I was sleep shopping. So, but yeah. My 6 isn't even in here. My 6 is missing. That's like a 5. What is this? 4.5. Is this a 4? No, this is a 5.5. Yeah, I love this hook. I use it a lot, the 5.5. It's hard to find a 5.5 in the clover or more if you're missing yours. I lose everything, so I have 3 or 4 sets of everything, and probably more than that. This is the 3.5, so it comes in a 3.5. 3.0. It has a 4.0. It probably isn't here. It's probably somewhere in a project. This is the 2.5. So this is the dot ones I'm showing you. And, ooh, this is an itty bitty 2.0. So it does come in 2.0. So that's that whole set, except it does, I don't have the 4 and I don't have the 6.0. It's in a project bag somewhere. Oh, now I can't get them back in here. Crud. But no, I do love my clovers, but the prim, I like to use it when I'm making blankets. It's the larger prim. So, but if you love clovers, stick with them, you know. I just think that $80, I would never pay $80 for a set of clovers, but that's the price tag you see when you go into Joann's or Michael's, or it's probably Joann's more so. But I just, for the price, you can't beat it. And the only thing different is this right here. If that bothers you, you won't like this hook. But this is harder. This is the same, feels the same as the clover. Maybe, no, they feel the same. But look, this is very smooth, and this has this. I don't know why that has that, but these hooks, the metal part, I cannot tell them, I can't tell them apart at all. So, We Crochet, thank you. You know who uses them? MJ Off the Hook. I see her use them quite a bit, but she also uses furls. Now, I have the whole set of furls, the metal hooks. I don't have a lot of colors, but I got like one of certain colors. I tried to match it up with the colors like the J hook. They didn't have a brown, but they had like an orange. So I got an orange. What is it? What are they called? Furls Odyssey? Is that what they're called? I can't remember. I don't use them enough, but I have the collection. I don't use them. They snag on everything, but there is a yarn. Every now and then I'll find a yarn that doesn't agree with my hooks, and I'll try one, and it likes it. So, I mean, certain yarns don't like certain hooks. I mean, I know a lot of you seasoned crocheters know that. So, and I go to the School of Hard Knocks. So, is there 6 in here? 3.0. Wonder where the 4.0 is. The 4.0 is. Maybe this is it. Yep. Here's the 4.0. I knew it was in there because I brought a whole set. I got this on clearance somewhere. Might have got it at Hobby Lobby. So now the whole set's together. Except, no, I don't have a 6 here. I know I have one here somewhere. It doesn't want to go in here now. Oh, this is a prim metal hook. I did buy a set of these prim metal hooks. If I can find the set, maybe I'll do a review. They're okay, but they're too short. It's hard. I don't know. Yeah, it's too short. Too short for my hand. But yeah, to answer your question, prims are nice, but not, I like the bigger ones. And I think the clovers are nice too. Depends on how bulky you like your hooks. Prims are a little bulky. They're a little bulkier than the clover, you know, especially the larger ones. So, but yeah. So there you go. Now I got everything out. I need to put it back. There's my good hook. She hasn't chewed up. And here's another one she hasn't chewed up. I think I bought those two here. Yeah. I've never had a dog chew up my hooks, but she's laying on the bed with me. You know? So, and while I'm sleeping is when she snags them. She sleeps with me, and she's a little snuggle bug. Well, she's becoming a snuggle bug. After those vet appointments, she was a little skittish, but today, Tim, I'm a big titty baby when it comes to my dogs. I'm just gonna admit that. But I got a little emotional today. He goes, "What's the matter?" I said, "I don't think she likes me." And he thought it was funny. So he's taking pictures of her sleeping up against me. He goes, "She loves you." What it is when I tell her to come, she doesn't come to me. All the time she kind of hesitates. That bothers me. It's like she's afraid of me. She has no reason to be afraid of me. She couldn't find a better mommy. You know? I will say that. I love my babies. So, but this is the hook of the week, my prim. It's an L. And that's what, 7.0 or 8.0? 8.0. It's an 8.0. I love that hook. And I love 10 when I'm working with like I love the purple clover. The big, I don't have one here with me today. When I'm working with those big, I don't know, the new people haven't seen it, but last year Boggy Blankets I made, I held like 3 really thin yarns together and made beautiful squares for the kids' blankets. Yeah, and I used a 10 hook. And I think this year I went up to probably a 12. I think. So, but I've never worked with the 15s until this week with that green. And I'm looking over here, this thing. I didn't try it out, but I'm going to. So, and you guys want a tutorial on it. It's really easy. Really easy. And I measure off of my own shirts. That's how I measure things. I lay my shirt down and I lay the panel down and go, okay, that ain't long enough, or okay. I measure the chain, how wide the back of my panels are on a sweater. That's what I do. And I give it a little bit of ease for the sewing, you know. Yeah. I was looking to see if there was anything else. My runner up. Well, this actually I use more than the 8. This is a 7. I love this hook. Yes, I have a bunch of these. So, yep. I did bring some eyeballs with me. This new prescription contact. I don't know if I told you guys, but I had to get a new prescription for my eyes, and I'm very pleased with it. You haven't heard me complain about my vision. Now, if there's a lot of pollen, you'll hear me complain. My contacts act up during heavy pollen. The first night I was here, I had to swap out my contacts, and then like 2 days later, those brand new contacts I had to throw away. But after I put that second set in, I haven't had any issues. So this is all I've done today, and napped. So I was a lazy butt, but that's okay. All the stuff will be here. So, yep. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I think I'm gonna frog this. I would love to make a black and white cardigan with this pattern. I think it would be beautiful. Do one side white and one side black. I think a Blondie. One way or another. That's all I've got going on here. We got 21 minutes on this video, and we've got a few prior to this one, so I'm gonna get off of here and splice and dice a video together so you guys have something tonight or early morning. Last night the downloads would not work, so you got your video really late, and I'm sorry. I know it was a dumb video. It wasn't dumb, but you know, you can tell when your videos are really bad when people start unsubscribing to you. Oh, it's like, was it that bad? But that, you know, I know that not everybody's gonna like my content, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I understand it. There's people I can't watch. There's people I can't stand the sound of their voices. Yeah, I'm a freak. So, anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.